Hello, my name is Lynne Herod-DeVerges, a clairvoyant medium and energy work healer who practices, teaches, and mentors the Essene way of life. I also founded Center of Light Miracles, a spiritual organization that helps you become aware of miracles happening in your life every day. Now, I've had people ask me, how do I begin my path of Enlightenment Awakening? Well, I'm going to answer that in terms of wealth creation. And one of the ways that you can begin the process of wealth creation is to decide that you're going to be wealthy, and then you will be. It's literally that simple. So first of all, when you decide to be wealthy, it means that you have made that decision without any doubt whatsoever. You must be so clear and so certain about the fact that you're choosing to be wealthy above all else, that nothing will interfere or get in the way. Although we all know that oftentimes there are things that get in the way. There are different types of belief systems that sometimes get in the way, such as, I don't know that I deserve to be wealthy. I don't know, maybe I'm too old or I'm too young. There's just not enough. So how could I have more than my fair share? There are poor people everywhere and I would feel too guilty. If I become wealthy, I'd have to give it to the government and people would always be after me trying to get my money, and on and on and on. There are so many different belief systems and also emotions that go with the decision of, or go against rather, the decision to be wealthy. The most famous one, money is the root of all evil. How many times have we heard that one? Even if you didn't hear it in your home, I'm sure you've heard it in some way through society, right? Well, it's actually a misquote from the Bible. And it really says that to love anything above God is the root of all evil, basically. And so it's to not necessarily that you should not love money, but that it should not be loved above God, okay? Anyway, when you make the decision to be wealthy, the universe, without doubt, without uncertainty, the universe will meet you 80% of the way. That's right. That really is the primary key to becoming wealthy. It is so simple, or at least one would think so, right? Because you're saying, if it was that simple, why aren't I wealthy? Well, it is because some of those belief systems stand in the way. It is because some of the emotions you're feeling in the way of fear, in the way of guilt, in the way of doubt and uncertainty, in the way of not believing that you actually can have it or deserve it or should live life from a wealthy standpoint. In any event, there's something that you can do as a way to start counteracting some of these feelings and some of these belief systems. So right now, I want to invite you to close your eyes. We're going to do a little visualization. And make sure your feet are on the floor, your hands are in your lap, and your back as straight as it can be. And now I'd like for you to imagine bundles of $100 bills beginning to lay at your feet. Imagine bundles of $100 bills laying at your feet. And see those $100 bill bundles continuing to increase. And they are multiplying. And they're multiplying some more. They are beginning to fill the entire floor of the room that you're in, all the way around you. And they're multiplying some more as you see these $100 bill stacks beginning to pile on top of one another, building and building and building until you are literally filled with this room of $100 bills all the way around you up to about your hips. These $100 bills are stacked and piled up to your hips in that entire room. Now, I want you just for a moment to allow yourself to feel the emotion of what it's like to have all this money laid before you and around you. All of the money that has filled this space and filled this area is yours. It's yours to have. It's yours to spend. It's yours to do whatever you choose to do with it. And every time you delve into a pile of these stacks of $100 bills, guess what? There's more stacks of these bills that multiply so that there is always an endless supply of this money that is around you and that is part of an experience that you can now have. So be in this moment. Not only see all of this money around you, but feel it also. And get a sense of the smell. What does the money smell like? If you're not able to smell it right now, that's all right. Just see it, experience the feelings that come up inside of you. And if you have any feelings of guilt, or this isn't real, or I could never have this much, or I don't know if this is even possible, or any type of thoughts or emotions that go against your deciding to be wealthy in this moment, I want you to simply take a deep breath, and as you exhale, release those thoughts as if they were gold liquid. Just let the thoughts go as if it was gold liquid. Let the emotions go as if it were simply smoke that is moving off of you. Thoughts as liquid leaving you, and emotions, smoke that is clearing away. And just be in the moment as you feel the wealth, as you experience the wealth, as you smell the wealth in this moment. Now, you may open your eyes at any time. It is simply that easy to begin the process through visualization of feeling what it's like to have that much money. Of course, there's more that goes with it, but this is a great beginning. And you can even feel, if you'd like, the texture of those bills. You can actually get a sense of the smell. And if for some reason you're not clear about the smell or even the feel, I invite you to get an actual $100 bill or less if you don't have 100 with you at this time, and smell what money smells like. Feel what it feels like. And every time you are able to think about being wealthy, every time you decide and make a new commitment to yourself every day to be wealthy, remember what it smells like. Remember what it feels like. And envision yourself being surrounded with those stacks of multiplying endless $100 bills. As you make that decision and you become clear and everything that gets in the way moves by the wayside, you will find you'll be on your road to having wealth creation.